Take two. Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. Sans yellow hat. And we are playing some Mario Maker 2. That's what time it is. We are recording this now. I know what some of y'all are thinking. You're like, whoa, you still play this game? And yeah. I still play it. I still love it. I never stop getting away from it, though it has been some time. We're going to go to one of these super worlds that I was going to go to. Super Mario Giga World is what it's called. For those of you at home, HPY V2F 9VF. And so those of you are like, well, why do you call yourself Other Yellow Hat Guy when you don't have the yellow hat on? Well, I did for a long time. That was kind of my thing. It still is. But right now, the way my setup goes, the yellow hat doesn't really... It's not really working. You know, if I put it up here, you can see how it just kind of goes over my face and body and everything. So no bueno. No bueno for now. But the star, I'm still holding that. That still looks bad too. So yeah, you guys get why that thing's not working out. So I figured if the lighting was still subpar like it is, excuse me, I'm off screen. If the lighting was subpar for the hat and the star, why even have the green screen up? My walls behind me, which you obviously don't see, are green. Not the best green, but they are green. So they do what they need to do. So here's this guy's world. We favored it. Let's actually... I like how he's got the Mario outfit and everything. Let's actually play it and see what he's got going on. Okay. So I know some of y'all come this to hear the drama and stuff that's going on in my life. You know, I was talking about stuff with an ex and things like that. But I really feel like maybe the moment has passed. It hasn't passed enough to maybe not talk about it, but it's passed to where the stuff I wanted to say, I'm not really in that state to really care to share it, you know? I just feel like at a certain point I had to continue to be me, regardless of what other people choose to do. That's takeaway one. And, you know, sometimes you need a lot of distraction to get to that place. You know, I know people who've gone through divorces and stuff that they feel, you know, obviously is worse than breakups. And, you know, you can't tell people how to feel about certain situations. So... I think for me, was this, wait, what do you call this? Serenity Fields, okay. I've been wanting to play this. I've been wanting to talk Levar Burton stories. It took me a minute because I've been busy, man. They've been working your boy 13 days straight at the jobby job. And I haven't had time to really do other things, sadly. So I did put out a lot of content this weekend, some of which you probably notice is up. September was kind of quiet for me. You know, it's that song, Wake Me Up When September Ends. That's kind of how I was feeling. So back in July, I went to Comic-Con, met Charles Martinet one more time. I got to remind him that I actually remembered him and that, you know, he signed some stuff for me and everything. It came out that he's no longer the voice of Mario. It didn't come out at that point, but later on it did. Which is sad, but, you know, people, you know, as they get older, they need a lighter workload that may not be what he asked for. Maybe Nintendo saw it that way. They wanted somebody else to do these voices. So Super Mario Wonder, he will not be the voice of that. And if you're wondering, see what I did there? We will be playing that game. So what better way to like prep for it than to play this? Now, I think Nintendo has noticed some of the sadistic levels you guys have been making in these Mario Maker games, so they have a whole team out now that put together some of those concepts and levels in this new game. I like that there's going to be a lot of characters that you can play as, from Daisy to Nabbit, you know, Yoshi and Nabbit being like easy mode, if there's such a thing. Okay, Yoshi, stay with me. Don't leave me. You know, so I look forward to that in October. A new Blink-182 album as well in October. Sum 41 has come back with some songs. Maybe the writer's strike will be over. Yeah, there's a writer's strike still going on, probably as of this video. Maybe they're close to wrapping that up so we can get back to fall entertainment. We only have football right now. But I digress. I'm getting off topic. So I talked Martinet. I also met Topanga from Boy Meets World. I got to meet Urkel. So all of that was cool. All of that was cool. Now, hopefully he's the one that I could... all of that for a one-up. I did not mean to do that. It should have been a cooler secret, if that's what it's going to be. And I doubt I could take Yoshi with me, so probably was better off holding whatever item that was in my hands. Sleepy slopes, not slippery slopes like I wanted to say, but sleepy slopes. So yeah, Urkel, Danielle Fishel. And by Urkel, I mean Jaleel White, right? I saw Brett the Hitman Hart. I talked about some of that in other videos, but I left out Levar. Levar, hands down, and y'all can stop here if you're not going to watch the rest of the video. He's the best celebrity I've ever met. He is. He just had so much charisma. I mean, he felt like a father figure. I mean, I got to serenade him by singing, you know, butterfly twice as high. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. So I got to sing that to him. Shout out to Shaka Khan, because I probably didn't hit all those notes. And I wasn't going to try to hit the end. But Levar, if you saw my short on YouTube, said, hey, you hit all those notes, bro. So, you know, he was complimentary of me. It's kind of what I was needing. It's not like he knew where I was in life and all the things that I had going on. But, woo! So that was a fail, but meeting him was not, because he instilled in me hope and, you know, appreciation. You know, you get up there and you talk to these guys for maybe 30 seconds, you know, and part of his time was saying, hey, Leonard is our photographer here. Not only that, but he told the staff at the con, who I wasn't sure I was going to get along with this year. I was surprised I got to go back. But he told them, hey, Leonard is a good photographer. That's who I want. He recommended me. Your boy shouted me out like that. I'm humbled. I'm forever humbled. And, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what else to say, really. I had bad experiences with some other ones that didn't go as well, but Levar was just a class act, man. Jody LaForge was a class act. I mean, I got the Reading Rainbow guy, not necessarily the Star Trek guy. Some of you probably just remember him from that, and that's cool. But this was the guy who was reading books, getting people to read at a young age. What was that? What was that? So, I guess I can't be excited to talk about Levar and play well at this. Something that's just, you know, Mario just said, hey, let's just spin off of this. That's how excited we are to share these stories. Let's just spin off of the level. Anyway, his assistant was there. I don't know if that was his wife or whoever it was, his partner, but she was cool. I got the crowd to sing for him, so it wasn't just me, you know. It was dope. I'm not sure what the frames are on here. I'm sure they're dropping. I mean, it's like, this is a little Switch game, a little Nintendo game. Frames should not be dropping, but my capture card lately has been pretty bad about that. From the Mortal Kombat videos to probably Bayonetta to this. Spoilers, I did play some Bayonetta. So I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to play. Maybe until I get frustrated. I might make these short and sweet. I'm not sure. I might do this level and then... Ooh, that wasn't cool. I might do this level and then split it up. I'm not sure what music this is. I don't think I've ever heard this. They took it back to Mario 1. I got lucky there. This world is cool so far. So Giga Mario, shout out to Giga Mario. This is good. This feels fun. I've had this on my to-do list for quite some time. Elaina and the Sphinx. That is coming out this month as well. Assuming you see this in October. I'm going to be working hard at that. Hence why you may or may not see a lot of content from me. If you do, it's because I made a lot of it in advance. If you don't, it's because I'm probably hard working on that. Just a lot of changes have gone on. This is a tale of 2 different years. So when I look at my review of 2022, it's going to be 2 different years. It's going to be like the heaven and hell. It's really going to be, you know, in that fashion. And I usually don't have years like that. But I guess the trajectory was based on things I have no control over. You know, like I started talking about, you know, past relationship, all of that stuff. So, but it is what it is. Like I can't, you can't sit here and say, you know, you love that person so much you wish evil on them. That doesn't mean you have to wish anything good on them, though. What it does mean is you have to love yourself enough to want to continue to focus on having your situation good enough so that you can keep going and let whatever the cards lie for the other person. It doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be platonic, it could be business, whatever. You have to get to a place where you can just, you know, do you. So that said, I'm going to end the video here. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We didn't have to have a rage meet or anything like that. The next time we come back, we will take on this castle and then maybe do a couple more levels and see what that brings us. Appreciate you guys. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.